first of all, thanks for having me here. It's an honor to be here with you and with everyone else from the Space/Air Force. Obviously, I had a long relationship with the Air Force and very much appreciate the support over the years. So I just want to make sure to say that. And look forward to doing a lot of interesting things in the future. I think it's actually it's cool that there is that the creation of the Space Force is happening. I think it makes sense that there's a major branch for every domain, with that, so the domain of space and the domain of air are both important, but I think space is certainly a medium of its own.
Sure.
I think there's some very exciting things that are possible. If I may just say, like, what the public wants, I think, and actually I'm pretty confident that the public does want this, is Starfleet Academy. Like, yeah, like how do we make Star Trek real? That'd be pretty amazing. I'd love that. So I think like the fastest we can make sort of Starfleet real, then we should try to do that.
Well, so Elon,
yeah.
speaking for the United States Space Force, there already is a Starfleet Academy. It's the United States Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Sure. Yep, I've been there. I've given a talk, and the first launch of Falcon 1, we had a Falcon sat from the Air Force Academy. That rocket blew up, but but then the funny thing is that it blew up. Like, this truth is stranger than fiction. The satellite was shot through the fairing, arced through the air a couple hundred meters, and then plunged through the roof of a tool shed, and then landed on the floor. And was actually in reasonably good shape. I mean, for crashing through the ceiling, but you're like recognizable, and we gave it back, and so we've not lost one of your satellites.
So from a SpaceX perspective,
buff it out.
A partial mission success.
Yeah, it's like, well, it's not lost. I'm just saying, it's a little worse for wear, but but here you go. But then we subsequently launched future Falcon sats to actual orbit. That was great. So I think we can go a long way towards making Starfleet real and making these sort of utopian or semi-utopian futures real. But it will definitely require radical innovation. One can't get there by incrementally innovating expendable boosters. There's just no way.
Yeah.
So I think we need to push for radical breakthroughs. And if you don't push for radical breakthroughs, you're not going to get radical outcomes.